911, where is your emergency?
Ridgeway Avenue in Richton Park.
220 Ridgeway, what's going on there?
My wife's water just broke.
Her water just broke? Okay, stay on the phone with me, okay? I'm going to get a paramedics en route. Stay on the phone with me.
Yes, ma'am.
A call in the night, an emergency, with nowhere else to turn. Yet the reassuring voice on the line is calm, steady, and knowing.
Okay, do you see the head yet?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
You see the head? Okay, keep your hands down there, okay? Don't pull on the baby at all, but if the head starts coming out, it'll usually stop, okay?
Okay, it's coming out right now.
No, okay, the paramedics are on their way. They're almost there, okay? Just stay on the phone with me.
"911, where would we be without it?" Emergencies don't have a schedule. They can occur anytime, any place, and pose any kind of crisis.
Somebody broke into my house.
There's an officer on the way.
Richton's on fire!
Ma'am, get everybody out of the house. The firefighters will be there in a moment.
Anybody left in the house?
Nobody's left in the house, but my kitchen is on fire.
Hello?
This is the police department. We have had a rash of burglaries and would like everyone to keep a lookout for any suspicious activity.
Hello, 911, what is your emergency?
Yes, hello. There's been a car accident.
Okay, sir. Are you on the corner of Sauk and Cicero, sir?
Yes, how'd you know that?
We have GPS, sir. The fire department will be on the way shortly.
The SouthCom Combined Emergency Center dispatches fire, police, and emergency medical services for the villages of Park Forest, Matteson, Olympia Field, and Richton Park. Last year, the SouthCom 911 Response Center received more than 125,000 phone calls. Approximately 50,000 of those were 911 calls, resulting in more than 65,000 calls for service.
More than 55,000 calls for police assistance.
Approximately 3,600 fire calls reported.
Approximately 6,400 calls for medical assistance. And we issued 24 red alerts to notify the citizens of community dangers.
The SouthCom Combined Emergency Center's service coverage area is more than 35 square miles in Cook and Will counties, with a population of around 65,000 citizens and businesses. Since the introduction of SouthCom, the 911 system has been an extremely successful public safety program. We've received emergency calls from children as young as 4 years old to senior citizens aged 100 years old.
When someone calls 911, it's going to take the paramedics, in most cases, 5 minutes to arrive on the scene. A lot can happen in 5 minutes. Someone who has stopped breathing could die, a child could be born. Luckily, when you call 911, you're going to get a trained emergency medical dispatcher, a person who's been trained to give you the medical information that you're going to need to keep your loved one alive until the paramedics get there. It wasn't always that way. There was a time when dispatchers could do little more than to reassure you that help was on its way. 5 minutes. It seems like such a short period of time. But in an emergency, 5 minutes can be a lifetime.
On June 7, 2008, parts of our area were struck by an EF2 tornado. Utilizing the technology available to our 911 center, we were able to disseminate that warning 45 minutes before the tornado actually struck, resulting in no loss of life and minimal injuries. After the disaster, we were able to utilize GPS technology to pinpoint the areas of the greatest destruction and route utility and emergency personnel accordingly. Now with our reverse 911 or code red system, we're able to alert large portions of the population to loss of utility or closures of major thoroughfares.
The company officer's main concern are his crew and the people that he serves. And with today's technology, we have information at our fingertips that allow us to have pre-arrival information that can help us make decisions on how we're going to fight the fire. In commercial structures, we get building construction information, and we also can get hazards that might be in the building that also help us make our decisions.
Calling 911 in an emergency is critical to helping us get the help that you need. Providing the dispatcher with the most detailed information helps us determine things like how we're going to approach a call, or even helps us catch a suspect if he leaves before we get there. The dispatcher is constantly relaying information to us about the call. Timely information is critical, and remember, minutes can be the difference between life and death.
The SouthCom Combined Emergency Center is an enormous responsibility. All the emergency medical dispatchers are trained to provide self-help instructions to the caller, while first responders are on their way to the scene.
Just stay with me. Stay calm, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm staying as calm as I can.
I understand.
No, I didn't grab the touch ball, honey, but it happens.
I can barely hear you because the baby's crying. Is the mom's okay?
Yes, the mom's okay. And the baby, the medics are here, right?
Okay, the paramedics are there. Yeah, go ahead and you go talk to the paramedics, okay? Did a great job, Mitch. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
With the communities growing, the increasing calls for response, and decreasing federal funding, the Combined Emergency Center is faced with the challenge of continuing the service to the community. As with all things, costs are rising. However, for the price of a cup of coffee each month, you can ensure that when you dial 911, help will be on the way. Isn't the peace of mind 911 brings to you and your family worth a slight increase a month? For more information about the Combined Emergency Center, go to the community website. 911 saves seconds. Seconds save lives. For more information about the Combined Emergency Center, go to your community website.